If you're calling me, I will answer. And if you're bidding me to come, I will come. And if you're leading me in a deeper waters, may I not refuse. Jesus, I come, I surrender. All for your glory, I give my life. Here in this moment, I'm marked forever. I am yours. If you're
Hey guys, welcome to another edition of BTS, which is Behind the Song, where we interview songwriters about how they wrote the song and what does the song mean. And today we have again with us Ian and Alarice from Awaken Generation. Thank you for being here again.
Welcome.
Yes, and today we're going to talk about your song Jesus I Come. It's another powerful song from the album Light Has Come. And would you like to share with us what is this song about? What is Jesus I Come about?
Well, it's about coming to Jesus. It's a song of surrender. The way that, I think with setting out to write this song, it wasn't, we want to write like an altar call song or anything. It was, it started with a verse for me. I guess it shows that probably I'm a verse kind of writer, and then Ian is more of a chorus kind of writer. And so I was just playing around on my guitar, and with the chords I was playing, the words again just falls out my mouth somehow. And it was, if you're calling me, I will answer. If you're bidding me to come, I will come. Like that was it. So I knew it was a song about just coming to the Lord and just surrendering everything that we have. And so I had this chorus that I was not very happy with as well. And so again, this is the power of co-writing, So I shared what I had with Ian. I was like, hey, what do you think? And he was like, yeah, the chorus doesn't really, support like the theme very much. Why don't we just write something like very simple for the chorus? So if you're like in the verse, like, if you're calling me, I'll answer. If you're bidding me, then the chorus would just simply be, here I am, like, I come to you, God. That's it, And I was like, oh, okay. Would it be too simple? But, sometimes, as songwriters, we overcomplicate things sometimes. But actually, like, the most powerful songs are sometimes, like, the most simple songs, And so, so then we were at a songwriting retreat last year. And we were like, okay, let's write a really simple chorus. And we did, and I guess what was really cool, like, because sometimes it's hard to write simple songs, but in a fresh way. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so I was like, okay, how do we write it so that it's simplistic, but also brings something fresh, a new angle to it as well. And I guess a line that came out for the chorus was. Was it here? Is it here?
Here in this moment.
Yeah, here in this moment. I'm marked forever. And so actually, like, that has been the line of the song that just many people have been like, this is such a powerful line. It really speaks to me, and just reminds me of my encounters with the Lord and things like that. So this Jesus I Come is a very co-written song. Yeah. So there were 3 main collaborators or songwriters in the song. So myself for the verse, and I would say the chorus is predominantly Ian, and then also the third component was when we were like, okay, so what do we say in a bridge, and so we hadn't written anything at the time, and so we also showed the song to our friend Jonathan Cho, who's also part of the AG community. He also teaches some of our classes.
John.
Yeah, some of our classes at AG Songwriting Stream, and so he was like, oh, like, yeah, we really need to write an awesome bridge, but I just really feel like we should write it in the context of worship. So let's just worship. And we did, and so we were just like, oh, worshiping. And then suddenly, like, he, in the middle of worship, he like stops us and he was like, I just see the words, you know, just a glimpse of your glory and just a taste of your goodness.
Wow.
Yeah. And so we were like, wow, that's really powerful. I think lyrically wise, that would work very, very well for the theme of the song. And so he just plays out a melody, and then the bridge was written. And I think the bridge as well is one of the sections of the song that a lot of people have said that, oh, that the bridge, you know, has really speaks to me. Like, yeah, once I've had a glimpse of his glory, once I've tasted and I've seen, you know, I can't, you know, not want more of Jesus. And so, yeah, so that's what the song is about, and that's how it was written.
Oh, for your glory, I give my life. Here in this moment, I'm marked forever. I am yours.
I remember when Alarice just showed me that first, you know, line, if you're calling me, I will answer. When she played it, I immediately, you know, it just resonated with me, and I just sat on it for a long time. You know, I took it home and I tried writing it as well, and because you could tell that there was something on it, and I've always kind of wanted to write a very compelling altar call type of song, and I felt like this was it. So that kind of gave that direction for the chorus as well. You know, just a simple congregational song that people can sing as a song of surrender. So it was very powerful, like how at the retreat we were just able to finish that song, and when we presented it to the rest of the group, you know, there was just such a presence of the Lord, you know, in the room as well. So you could tell immediately this. And the funny thing was that it almost didn't make it into the album, because I think some of us actually felt like, is it too simple?
Yeah, it's like such an easy song, like.
But we're glad that it's in the album. We're glad it's in the album.
Yeah. So.
Wow. So from, like, you know, you guys coming out, you share it with the rest of the people. How do you, from a raw, this song in a raw state, you know, with all the music adding in, how do you come to that point where you guys record it? Like, what was the process like? Like, you know, especially the music arrangement. There's a lot of stuff, even though it's a simple song, but there was a lot of stuff going on in the song, and especially in the music side. So how do you all plan it out?
I think for sure the first step is always to have a completed song, you know, and then we go into the process of song arrangement and production. So we have a music director, Gideon, you know, he's a super gifted, talented musician. You know, he's the one that tries to put things together in terms of arrangement. But we also rely again on the power of collaboration. You know, when we bring the band together, and we do it at our convergence nights, we do it at revival nights, just to also get a sense of how it really feels when you do it with a congregation. And you know, the more you do, you know, you know which parts of the song feels right, feels like it needs this instrument or kind of rhythm or groove and beat. That was how, you know, the song kind of grew to have that arrangement. And I think the most important part was actually getting the band together and just jamming that song out. And you know, different of our most of our band members are also mentors here in Awaken Generation as well. So you know, everyone chips in with their own interpretation of the song and what they can bring to the song as well. So yeah, you know, it's all part of that arrangement right up to the recording itself.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's beautiful to see a big family all chipping in, like in the table.
Yeah, everyone has different strengths. Like I wouldn't be able to comment much on arrangement and production because it's just not my strength. But yeah, it's just amazing that when we collaborate as a team, as a band, that you know the song becomes, you know, so much better than if it was just like one person like handling it all. So
share with us also, since it's a live recording, you know, were there anything that any testimony to share while you're recorded live, and also while you know, use this song to minister to different churches even not just in Singapore but abroad also. Any testimonies from this song?
We do get messages like on our social media of people who have shared that that the song just ministered to them so much that they were able to take a step of faith in something that they weren't able to do before. And so for us, that's like such a huge thing, for a song to for it's like word becomes flesh. I mean? That it's like these are the words of the songs, but then people actually start to live it out. And so that is, that's really exciting for us to see that that as a worship songwriter, and the songs that you write, it actually takes the church to a whole new level of faith. And so I guess we've received different messages from different people who have really shared that is really that the song helped them to like just release the fear of whatever and to be able to step into the things that God has called them to. And so I don't know what those things are specifically, but I know that the song helped them to let go of the things of the world and to step into what Jesus has for them. And so I think that's huge.
Yeah, I think I just love the fact that churches have been doing the song. Not so much because it's we love to see our own songs getting sung out there, but because it's actually a reflection of how much this song actually resonates with them, and the fact that we get to be part of that in giving a language or giving a voice, an expression, for people to express that worship to God. I think that's one of the highest, privilege that we get as songwriters, is that we are able to write a song that people can sing to God and it resonates with them. So we've had so many testimonies of this song being done even in overseas as well, and so it's amazing to see that worship songs coming out from the local communities. I think that is such an indication, of a movement of songwriting, a movement of worship just coming out from Asia as well. We're so used to singing songs from the US, from Australia, and they're great songs, but I just love to see the fact that there are songs, powerful songs that are written here in the local communities that can be sung here, and there is such a strong resonance that's happening as well in the churches. So yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's important for that we write songs for our nation too. Amen. One more thing, you guys, your album is out already. Would you like to share a little bit about your new album that is out?
Oh yeah.
What's it called?
Yeah, what's it called?
To God be the glory.
yeah. Something just like
To God be the glory. Can you share with us?
Well, it's our first. It's going to be a 11-track song album. We're super excited for that. There's so many powerful songs in it, and it felt in our spirit as well that the songs are at a whole new level of like authority, of revelation as well. And the songs this year, I would say personally, and also from the just the observation of others who have heard it, is that the songs are even more congregational than our previous album, which I love. The fact that again, like, we can give churches songs that they can declare. So it's going to be out in it should be out now.
Yeah, by the time you
see this video, and yeah, we just can't wait for you guys to hear it as well.
Great, thanks for sharing with us. And if you have not heard Jesus I Come, you can go to Awaken Generation Spotify to listen to it, or to our Amplify podcast, episode number 1, to listen to the song. And you can also check out To God Be the Glory album from Awaken Generation. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you. Thank you.
I'm marked forever.